I'm Justin with Dry Fire Archery, and today I'm going to show you how to switch out your old elastic bands and band ends with our new sound dampening band ends. Our replacement band kit comes with two elastic bands with a sound dampening foam on them. We have a sound dampening foam piece for the T-handle where the upper elastic band goes through, two extra clamps for the bands, and a foam washer to dampen the sound when you install a weight. The tools that you need includes a T7 bit and a bit driver as shown here with the blue handle, or you can use a standard 5/64 Allen wrench. You will also need a small amount of rubbing alcohol. Take off the weight adapter knob, put on the sound dampening foam washer, reinstall the weight adapter knob. You'll need to loosen the spool nuts, unwind the bands, unscrew the screws holding the clamps in place. Make sure that you unscrew the screws evenly. You don't want to unscrew one side causing a huge angle because this can damage the clamp. You want to back out the clamp screws about an inch, just enough to remove the pressure so the band slides right out. Do the same thing on the bottom spool. Now that you've removed the bands, grab the T-handle sound dampening foam and grab the Dry Fire Pro, dip the T-handle into your rubbing alcohol. It should cover about a ½ inch of the tip. Slide your foam over that front end of the tip and slide it all the way to where it abuts where the screws go into that T-handle. Now take a look at both of your new bands. You want to grab the one that is longer, slide that through the upper T-handle, back down through the handle of the device. You want it to go between the clamp and the spool and come out the end about a ½ inch beyond the clamp. Make sure it's somewhat straight, and now you can use a thumb or a finger to help push down on the clamp as you start to screw in the screws. Make sure to screw clamp down evenly to help that clamp stay level and apply equal pressure to help minimize the chances of damaging the clamp. When you get the clamp down to around 1/8 of an inch, pull on the elastic tubing, and if you see it start to move, go ahead and give 1 or 2 screws on either side. If one of the clamp screws is hard to screw in, go to the other side of the clamp and try that one. Usually the opposite side will be easier to screw in. Bottom band, you want to do the same thing. You want to make sure that Dry Fire Pro symbol is facing forward. You want the band clamp on the front side of the device, and you'll slide that bottom band underneath and up between the clamp and the spool, hanging out about a ½ inch. Again, use your thumb and screw in each screw with equal pressure on the clamp. When you get the bottom band clamp down about 1/8 of an inch, you want to make sure that nut's loosened. Rotate the spool and pull on the bottom band just enough to see if it's going to make like a little kissy face. If it makes a kissy face, go ahead and tighten each clamp screw 2 to 3 more times. You don't want that band to move. Now that your new band ends with the sound dampening foam is installed, you can give it a test and see what you think. I like to set my upper band about 2.5 to 3 full turns. As you can see, I need to adjust the bottom band because the top of the device is leaning towards me. So I will go ahead and turn that bottom spool counterclockwise. That's going to shorten the length of the band, and it's going to balance it on my hand. Now that it's balanced, go ahead and give it a fire. And you can see that it really dampened the sound of the device with the new parts that you just installed. Feel free to contact us with any questions. Visit our website at dryfirearchery.com for our contact information.